What fictional character do you hate with every fiber of your being? Joffrey Lannister. Handsome Jack from Borderlands 2. The kid from Avatar: The Last Airbender that appears in Zuko Alone from the Earth Kingdom. You know who I'm talking about. Sarah White. Why are you deleting his memories? Fuck Ponkrell. Dolores fucking Umbridge from Harry Potter. Jar Jar Binks. Holden Caulfield from Catcher in the Rye was just a whiny bitch. Stuart Little. Sheldon Cooper from The Big Bang Theory. Why Nona never pounded the face of that totally selfish, egomaniacal, tyrannical pos is beyond me. Close second to him Wax Leonard, who was such a no-balls submissive loser to Sheldon. Gemma from SOA. The singing makes me want to rip my ears off. Dr. Brenna or Papa from Stranger Things. Shu Tucker. Lester Nygaard. Negan from TWD, because of everything but especially because he killed Glenn. Severus Snape. I respect what he did in the end, but he was a massive bully and made misjudged assumptions about Harry based on his father who Harry didn't know, and treated him accordingly. Harry was 11 when Snape started bullying him. The man really should have got some therapy. Nina in Accounts Payable. Rassilon from Doctor Who. This motherfucker pushed his best friend for millennia into a black hole after his friend created time travel, trapping him in an antimatter universe where his went batshit insane and attacked the home universe in revenge of Rassilon pushing him into the black hole, but Rassilon convinced everybody that Omega was a monster, and when he came back, the Doctor trapped him in the same antimatter universe with no chance of escape, alone with nobody to speak to. Then Rassilon deleted magic and lead a universal genocide on all the once magical races, with many of them only using magic to help them advance as a species. After that he killed most of the gods, basically for shits and giggles. Then, he killed a race that could have surpassed them in power by deleting them from time in the most painful way possible. After that he proclaimed himself and his species as the Lords of Time and went insane, that he got murdered by his own High Council. But during the Time War, he was revived and went on even more genocides and caused the fracturing of time itself, which led to the destruction of countless numbers of galaxies and deletion of entire sections of reality. After all of his genocides and his stupidity, led to Siege of Gallifrey. The Daleks of Gallifrey surrounded with no chance of escape, so this motherfucker switches off the shield protecting the world and ordered the sky trenches above the planet's second largest city to shut down, which led to deaths of everyone in the city, which was at least billion of people, so he can convince the council to allow him to use a weapon that would sacrifice the universe so the Time Lords can survive, but would also break the time lock around the war, letting out eldritch creatures to the rest of the multiverse. He was then stopped by the Doctor but left time cracks in the universe, which later on lead to the destruction and rebooting of the universe. The Doctor saves Gallifrey from destruction, and Rassilon thanks him by trying to execute him for high treason against the presidency, but he was then betrayed by his own Supreme General and banished from Gallifrey. Ava from Borderlands 3. A character so awful she more or less killed a franchise. Ross from Friends. Entitled, Self-Centered, Psycho-Freaking Douchebag. Fuck Muash. Andrea TWD. Can't choose one, but Ross and Monica Geller, and Janice Soprano. Bester from Babylon 5. He is like the Joker, everyone would be better off if they would just put a bullet in his head at the first opportunity. George from Poldark. Philip fucking Pirip, Pip sucks. Fucking CAILLOU. Ron Weasley, Albus Dumbledore, Severus Snape, Katsuki Bakugo off the top of head. I likely have more, but these come to my mind first whenever this type of question is asked. Sakura Haruno from Naruto. Jack from Lost. Elder Maxon from Fallout 4. Not only is he a terrible person, but he's a massive hypocrite. Says synths shouldn't be allowed to exist, yet he's more cybernetic than human. Literally. He has robotic arms. Then he orders his men to take food from the innocent farmers for the cause. At the very least he turns his head away from it, which is just as bad. Then he orders the killing of the railroad. Why? You remove the institute and the railroad is out of work. Just let the be and the synths will stop rolling in. And then there's the complete destruction of the institute. Like why? There's hundreds of years of advanced technology you can use to further the human race. Yet he just destroys it? If the synths were programmed to clean the wasteland, you can clean up a sizable portion very fast. But no, reactor go boom. Basically everyone in Knives Out. Just, MMH, greedy bastards. The actors did an excellent job in making them extremely annoying while keeping it very realistic, letting the greed bleed through typically more likable facades. Jason Isaacs in The Patriot. Captain Marvel. Ray Palatine. From Disney's version of Star Wars. Saruman from LOTR. Chew goddamn Tucker. You know why. Mark Jefferson from Life is Strange, and Mr. Prescott, Nathan's dad. John Claggett. Ruby Rose's take on Kate Kane. Dolores Umbridge can fuck off. The mom on Dead Like Me. The president of District 13. She goes on about a rebellion and Panem being equal as a disguise for her overthrowing Snow. She also murders the Capitol's children and decides to just do the Hunger Games again. Femto from Berserk. Christina Yang from Craze. So self-obsessed and so rude. Doesn't mind risking her patients' deaths just to try to impress people, and all the infatuation she gets is totally undeserved because she doesn't give back at all. Except maybe to Meredith, who is also just a god-awful person. Dolores Umbridge. General Julius. Blaine from iZombie. Carter Burke, Aliens. Kiseki from Tokyo Revengers. I respect this dude intellect, but he is so evil with no redeeming qualities. Going a little obscure but just junket lady from Mystery Men. Poncarel. Arturo Money Heist. That one FKN wizard lady from Harry Potter. She worked for the Ministry of Magic. Can't remember her name, but FTB. Angelica from Rugrats sucks. And Alan Gregory sucks. Prince Joffrey enters the room. Ginger McKenna. Dolores Umbridge from Harry Potter. Marcy Long from Fallout 4, I once sent her on a supply line and she got killed by raiders or something, found her body on the bridge going into Sanctuary. Percy from The Green Mile. Dennis Nedry from Jurassic Park. Shane from TWD. Scrappy Doo. Joffrey Baratheon from GOT. Really any of the Baratheons from Game of Thrones. Orochi from One Piece. Ross Geller. If you've seen Madoka Magica, you know what I'm gonna say. Greater than Cube. Less than. Minoruminator, aka Great Pratt, Diaper Baby, aka Shinso's Seat Warmer. Amy from Superstore. Leela from Hey Arnold LOL. She has the same tone whether she is joking, happy, or any other emotion. Blade. The guy's a cruel, sadistic, genocidal maniac. The main lady from the Jurassic World movies. She should be in jail. Severus Snape, and this is a hill I'll die on without a single second of hesitation. I hate Boba Fett. Not because he is bad, but because he does nothing but get killed in the third movie and he is idolized. Ems Makima in Chainsaw Man. No lord, I hate that bitch. Umbridge. Bill Compton from True Blood. Every character would have been much better off if he had been staked in like season 3. Pompous, patronizing, self-important asshole. Uemi from League of Legends. Dory. Mrs. Olsen from The Little House on the Prairie books. Percy Wetmore of The Green Mile. Fuck that guy. Dolores Umbridge, of course. Muash from Stormlight. Michael from Lucifer. Now don't get me wrong, I love the show Scrubs, but John Dorian, JD, what a douche. Reginald the Koala from American Dad. There. I said it. Chocho from Boruto. Skylar White, from Breaking Bad. It may be unjustified, but I wanted her dead in pretty much every episode. Come on, Tuco, off that bitch. Nope. Salamanca gang, take her out to the desert. Nope. Just couldn't get rid of her. Poncarel. Ted Pharaoh. Batman. Talk about plot armor. Get a real superpower, loser. Then go die.
With